We got Mike Mullis here.
All right.
From the original Next Level Gaming.
Okay.
All right.
How you doing?
So you got your hands on it. You're number one to play it.
Was number one.
Number
He
one.
knew. See, and that's
not just number one. Number one with your game.
yes, which meant everything to me.
How come you're not crying? You should be.
It's
I see the glossiness.
yeah. It's well, not because of me. I knew I was gonna like it. For me, it's different. It's about him. It's about Seth. Seth touched it. Seth has now touched it. Seth has now played it.
Seth is still smiling.
Seth is still smiling. Come here.
Are you excited for it?
Is it? How was it?
Good.
Yeah.
So we're not gonna buy it then. We're gonna just leave it in the store, or we're gonna buy it and bring it home.
Heck yeah, dude.
That's what I thought. Yep.
It is. So everything that so far, just on Astro Smash, everything that I was hoping for was there. The controller is comfortable. It's simplistic. I mean, there's literally two buttons, LCD and a disc, and it took me no time to get into it.
Yeah.
Also, you played with it with the joystick on the right, if I recall, first.
Left.
Okay.
Like
on the
a
left.
Genesis controller.
Okay, so it was on the left.
But I had to try it in the old school, in television mode, straight up and down.
Right.
Disc at the bottom, buttons on the side. It's totally different feel from the original Intellivision controller. It's so much more responsive, and the buttons, because of the way the buttons are, on the original controller, the buttons require a lot of resistance, and they're uncomfortable. These buttons are totally comfortable. They were easy to hit. Your finger fit in there perfectly, except I like auto fire, so I hit the auto fire button. Didn't have to worry about it. Holding down the button is the same, is a rapid fire, which is nice. That was not something I was expecting. And then after that, it's Astro Smash. It's what I grew up on.
It's beautiful.
Beautiful.
Just the way that the lasers were going up, blasting everything, the molten lava on the inside, and then when you had the second player on there,
Yep, who popped right in.
and you could see that he just popped right in. You had the different colors, like
Yep.
you've been talking about. The purple matched the purple, so it wasn't like a shade off or anything like that.
Nope.
It was, you couldn't mistake it.
And as soon as he came in, I mean, it was instantaneous. He popped in, started playing. There was no pause, it was just drop and play. Come on in. And but again, this isn't all about me. I know what I'm getting out of it. This was about how Seth would feel about it. Because if Seth doesn't like it, well, we're not going to play it. So what good is it for me other than just a little retro machine? The fact that Seth likes it, and Seth and I can sit down and play that game together, that's magic.
I cheated. Did you know how I cheated?
How did you cheat?
I used Seth as my guinea pig.
Oh,
So your interaction with Seth is going to be my interaction with my daughter.
that's awesome.
Once I found out he was coming, I was like, okay, this is going to be a real good measure for me to be able to use that as a piece of judgment on how the interaction between family members, So it's good.
He's headed back downstairs.
Yeah, again, which I can't blame him.
Yeah.
I haven't had my chance on it yet, so I just wanted to get everybody's initial reaction. So, well, thank you, Mike.
Thank you.
Appreciate it, and we will definitely get some more and get some more playtime. Get your butt in there.
Yeah.
Get down there. So, you got a chance to play. All right.
Yep.
So go ahead, give us all your info, so that way we know where to find you and everywhere, so we can get started, and then we'll go into what you felt about it.
Oh, sure. Yeah, so my name is Rich Haywood. I'm from Bacon Ice Cream Productions and Team RTFC. We have a YouTube channel. It's called Bacon Ice Cream Productions, youtube.com/Bacon Ice Cream. we find all sorts of fun stuff. We do retro games, we do trading card games, we do some really cool stuff for some great causes as well. So, we're it's just a fun place to, come and hang out and, just hang with people. So that's kind of us in a nutshell.
Cool.
So yeah, of course, we're here at the Retro Bros house playing some Amico. Isn't that, like, what kind of a thing is that, right? It's a pretty cool thing. And I got the chance to play a little Astro Smash. And I got to tell you, I'm impressed. I'm definitely impressed. And I walked in saying, hey, look, you know what? It could be good, bad, indifferent. It doesn't matter. I'm here for the experience. But some weird things happened. When I first saw the Amico come out of the bag, I looked at the controller and I was like, oh, that thing looks really chunky, like really big. And then he pulled it out of the shell. I was like, okay, well, all right, it's not that bad, right? And then you put it in your hand, and it's so light. You feel like when you look at it, it feels like you're gonna get a brick in your hand.
Okay.
And then you hold the controller, and it's actually very, very light. It's like it's super light, and that's really cool. The grooves inside of the controller, when you're holding it like a classic NES or SNES controller, I mean, your fingers just fit right in the grooves. That's very comfortable. So that long play sessions, all of those rounded edges are going to help you. So you're not going to get like the dreaded NES.
Yeah.
The NES dig.
Yes.
Right. I mean, the SNES dog bone. I mean, it's pretty classic. You can play that for hours, I guess. But it does feel really good. The disc though was a very, very big surprise. So I've played a lot of things that have like a wheel-based controller. And there's always some kind of resistance. Like you press it down and you can feel that there's some kind of, like mechanism behind the disc that is inhibiting the progress. You wish it could be a little smoother.
Right.
The disc on the Amico controller, however, it feels like it's like, turbo greased. Like there's some WD-40 in there or something, because it's super smooth.
Yeah, like
it's really, really smooth.
I felt that it felt like it was riding on air.
Yeah, exactly.
It just did not have that resistance.
Yep.
It had its own unique feel for sure.
Yes. Yeah, and it felt really good. So then I was like, all right, well, now let's translate that into gameplay, right? So you start playing Astro Smash, and, well, you might want to rock and roll the disc to move the controller. I found it a little bit better to use the more traditional left-right movements on the disc, but it moved when I wanted it to. Like it was really responsive. The buttons you do the buttons on fire.
Okay.
The cool thing about the buttons is that you can hold it, and you can hold the controller in any configuration. And so if you want to hold it, old school style, old school Nintendo, vertical, you've got buttons on the top. They're getting, they're getting a little tired. You can switch to use your thumb to then start doing the hyperspace move on the screen, which is just a swipe, and then you can start and switch with your other hand, hitting the bottom buttons to do the firing, which is really cool. So you can literally hold it any way you want, and then again for longer play sessions, you can keep moving it, and then it'll move with you, which is really cool. When I saw that really kind of like made me think. So outside of me being a geek in Geek World, I'm an IT administrator, and I work at a alternative school. And when I'm playing this game, the first thing I start thinking about is like, there's a whole bunch of kids in the MD class that could wind up holding this controller any way they want and still be able to enjoy the experience.
Yep.
That's killer. That's a killer experience. You'd be able to give that experience to somebody that can't necessarily hold a traditional controller. That's a difference maker.
Yep.
So, that can open them up to then wanting to play maybe more advanced games or something like that. And of course, Microsoft's got the adaptive controller for them, which is really cool. But that's a pretty huge leap. This is, at an entry, at 249, you can put that in a classroom and just walk away, and everyone's having a good time. That's cool. That's really cool.
See, and that was the thing for me was what Tommy was talking about. I have a few friends that can only use one hand, So, and Tommy assured them, yes, you can do this. You can do this. We can alternate, the position. And he was like, all right, cool. You sold me.
Yep.
But literally watching this and seeing how we can do it, I still want to see somebody do it with one hand.
Sure.
So that way we can, we're all, able-bodied, so
right.
It's easy for us to prejudge.
Sure.
But from the initial outlook, it looks like, no problem.
Yeah.
That,
You could hold the controller in your hand, in the palm, be able to hit the buttons on the side, and then still be able to hit the screen with the thumb. So, you could get it done. So, I don't know how comfortable that would be long term, but
just keep the drink upstairs.
But who knows?
Put your name on it, okay?
It's very cool, very very cool. So, but overall, it looks good. The music's great. I like definitely enjoy the spectacle of it all.
Right.
It presents well, and I want to go play more. I can't wait for them to turn on the next game and
hurry up,
do
get
this all
down
over
there,
again.
get down there, bring me
So,
somebody
I'm gonna
back
start
up.
streaming.
All right,
Rich,
man.
do you want to be?
We'll do.
You want to come on there and talk about it?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
All right, so I need you to plug yourself, plug your show, plug
All
all
right.
that stuff. So that way, and then we'll go with the your first impressions.
All right. Great. I'm enjoying also beer now and some pizza. This is Amico, friends. I immediately was surprised how much I liked the controller because I was concerned about it. It feels quality material, but it doesn't feel too heavy. I also very twitchy because you could do auto fire. I played Astro. That's the only game I've played so far, Astro Smash. You could do auto fire or you could press the button. The button feels great. The touch screen, including in the game where you go to the left or right real quick, feels good. Everything felt great. Felt like it was really well player tested, like fine tuned. Very impressed. More than I was expecting to be, honestly. Not that I was not expecting great things, but just how smooth it was.
So you went in it with an open mind, basically.
Yeah.
Just to not know.
It has the classic Twitch gameplay too, like that if you're concerned, some may say the graphics are more powerful. I like the graphics, but it has the Twitch gameplay and it matches with the graphics. Everything's felt smooth. There's always some lag in gaming, but I didn't feel any discernible lag. Everything was smooth, so I was really impressed. I can't wait to play more. That's honestly the problem, is we have a lot of friends here and influencers, and they don't want to hand. I don't blame anyone. You don't really want to hand the controller. Like, I want to keep playing.
I haven't even tried.
Right.
So I just said, you guys have fun. I'll just back away and watch you guys.
I didn't even plug my channel because I'm so excited to talk about Mad Max Movie Madness and Entertainment is my YouTube channel.
Okay.
That's how excited I am to talk about it. I'm just initially just great. It really is a part. It's not for kids either. It's for everyone. Really. It really felt like for everyone. So.
Well, you know what I noticed is you still have that smile. You have that certain grin that you've actually played it.
Yeah.
Versus the other guys are, because I was myself just standing there watching, and I was watching who played and who hadn't.
Yeah.
And there's a different grin. So everybody that's played it has a bigger grin, has a longer grin. It's just funny how the bliss from playing the game is just contagious. It's just like bam.
Instant connection to my childhood, things I like. I can instantly see this is something I'm going to be playing a lot of. Like, I can tell right away. Like, no doubt in my mind now. There's no doubt in my mind. I'm like, I already had 2 pre-orders, but I'm just like sold completely. Definitely
Nice.
Thumbs up.
All right, thank you.
Well, Astro Smash is amazing. This game is very dope. I mean, the whole system on the whole is pretty amazing because when you look at it, like just look at a video, you don't really quite get the grasp of what it's all about. But when you put your hands on the controller and you play the game, it just all makes sense.
I got to add to that. My biggest concern was actually the disc on the controller. I'm a big Tetris fan, and I love playing with the D-pad. And I'm like, I don't know how that would work with a disc, but all that went away as soon as I started playing. I was like, wow, you can use the disc rotated if you like, but it's amazing how it adapts to your play style. Like if you like the D-pad, you can still get that that feeling. Yeah, it was really responsive. I was actually taken back by it.
Super responsive.
Yeah.
Every little
No
thing.
lag.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm gonna say that again.
No.
There's no lag.
No lag.
Zero lag.
No, every little thing they've added in the game, from the color of the bullets you're shooting. It's on your controller also. It's a very arcade type feel, and like when you're running out of quarters and you're dying in the game, you want to throw in, ask your mom for more money and go back in. That's the feeling it had in there. And simplicity in video games is very underrated nowadays. So the fact that you can just plug it in, throw it in, get a couple of friends and just play the game and have a hell of a time. Yeah. It could be like you play for 10 minutes and you have a great time. Not unless for us, because we play for a long time. We did really good. We did really good.
I think we got further than anybody else in the history of the game.
What level did you guys get?
We got level
5.
857. No.
You like that. No, we got to level 5, I think it was.
4 or 5.
We made it to the same.
The one right before the boss.
We got the 4
right before the boss.
But we had 1 point. So
yeah.
We had 1 point. No, you didn't have scores. You didn't have scores.
We were sabotage, man. Come on, we had somebody walk in front of us.
No, you guys just crumbled.
What was awesome about the controller was like it's very, very light, and you got the four buttons on there. The top trigger button's very, very, very comfortable. Fingers fit in there very, very perfectly. But I like when you pause the game and you put it in a different orientation, and you unpause it, it's locked in that new orientation, and then you can just try playing that way. I was able to play with the disc on the left and the disc on the right, both ways.
I didn't even think of trying that.
I was like, I want to see how it felt because Tommy.
I didn't even think of trying that, but I was having too much fun.
Vertical.
Right.
Yeah, Tommy was talking about that for a while. I was like, I gotta try that. Gotta see how that is. It's like, oh, this is pretty smooth. It's very, very
And
smooth.
it's just as good.
I like the artwork on the screen. I like the interaction of the screen with the game. Also, it's very, really, really cool. Very.
music was very underrated. The
music
music
was
very epic.
Yes.
It's very epic.
Yeah.
So you know what else I noticed? You all have like the same smile. You guys are just grinning. You guys are grinning and itching to get back downstairs.
Yes.
But the problem is you guys didn't plug yourself. You guys were just so into like the controller. And you didn't even plug yourself.
It's a level 857.
Yeah, we wanted to talk about the system, but yeah.
Level 857. You can find us on all types of social media.
Right.
Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. I think I got
Discord.
them all.
We have a Discord. That's right. We have a
Yes.
Discord.
Discord also.
So yeah,
All right, definitely check
look
them
for
out.
us.
Yeah, man.
Thank you guys.
Oh, thank you.
We'll bring you back up on the next game, whatever we play.
Okay.
I gotta get down there too. So,
Yeah, I know we got more games to play. It's
Yeah, I
like
know, that's
everybody's like tripping on this one, and we're like, oh, we haven't even
you know how many more games
touched
we
it.
have?
Yeah, there's like, I saw a ton.
So I just need you to plug yourself, all that stuff, and then just initial reactions.
Well, I am DJC from DJC Game Studios, and from Detroit, Michigan, the silliest YouTube in Detroit. But really, I just tried the Amico for the first time. I've been a television fan since I've been a little kid. Obviously, I've always wanted a new in television, so when this came out, I was like, how would they do it? How would they do overlays and a controller like that to play in a modern era? And I always said, digital overlays. You press a button, but they even went further, made a touchscreen. So I was really impressed with that. And then you see there's lots of drama online, all that stuff. And I was like, well, you know what? Until I hold it in my hands, because I know it's not the most powerful PS5. It's not Ratchet and Clank Rift. It's going to be simple, old school graphics, cut with a little modern twist, but that kind of pick up and play arcade feel. And I felt that it was a solid controller. It literally felt like I was holding the old school one, but like more smooth, contoured. The disc wasn't like, grating into your thumb. Those hard side buttons were soft to the touch and concave. And I think that just the build quality was pretty excellent. And of course, everybody wants to know, was there lag? No, there was not lag. I played Astro Smash Like I played it against me and Mike. My friends have played it. My buddy that just literally found out and played this for the first time was like, "Oh my God, that's a polished product." And I was like, I agree. I can't say anything bad about it. I mean, everybody's gonna have little critiques on probably games, different things like that. But I mean, I just played Astro Smash so far. That's the only one. We're about to play more. I loved it, and I'm sold. I'm definitely not canceling a pre-order. I got 2 on pre-order, VIP and a Blacktron one. So I am good to go. But thank you so much. But I loved it. It was absolutely breathtaking. My jaw hit the floor.
That's good. Awesome. Thank you.
You're just gonna run with that.
Holly could just be like, is it that one? Oh, it's the top
How's that one?
Yeah, like you can barely touch it. It's just showing. It's letting you know, hey, you're touching me.
Yeah.
And you're not even, now you can push it in.
And that's the cool thing. That you
I like
can actually
lights.
Get that little visual.
Yeah, and I totally forgot that they even did that. But I also
And
like
the
you
pressure.
can that'll light up and tell you what color you are in the screen. So it'll say you're next, do and light up.
I also like the pressure sensor, so that way you know if you're.
Yeah, because like the other, and then you got that Bomb Squad like trivia game where you got like you can do 8 controllers. Someone's got to like cut a wire. Someone's got to like spin the dial and do a combination. Someone's probably got to slightly do the right pressure without the bomb going off. You know, like to me stuff like that.
Yeah,
is
that
really.
opens up to a lot.
I think this is going to be. I'm telling you, this is going to sell off their party style games where you're using multiple screens, and just like the trivia stuff and all the just stuff like that. You know, card games.
It's almost sort of like a memory card too, because it knows your data.
And then you can carry that to someone else's house, and you go, oh, I only got 2 games. Oh, I got 30. Click, and then they're all on there. You know? So I understand that why the controllers are like 79 or 69 and 79 depending on what you buy. But I'm like, that totally makes sense.
No, I was dying, and then I was bumping into people with the mask. I was like, it was too much.
Yeah, the mask isn't. I mean, are you going to wear it tomorrow?
Well, there's children around, so I don't know if that's the best.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
So I just need you to plug your channel, plug yourself, and then just tell me your initial reactions.
Oh, so just say, hi, I'm Saggy Melonz of Saggy Melonz on YouTube. And yeah, I just played the Intellivision Amico, and I'm actually impressed. I'm currently holding one, just playing with the lights on it, the controller. First impression was, this is it. This is the thing everyone's been talking about. And as soon as I played my first game, I believe it was Astro Smash, as soon as I touched it and started moving the ship on the screen, it moved. And first thing I said in my head is, it works. So, I mean, I like it. It's definitely a game I can see people really playing together. You know, we're all down there having fun playing it together. I like it. I think it's really cool. I'm not even an old school retro gamer. I'm used to PlayStation 4 controllers, Xbox controllers. The controller feels natural. It feels just like my phone, which is comforting and welcoming. So I don't feel it's not hard to get used to for me. You know. So I really do like it. I think it's great. Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Yes, thank you.
The trick with skiing is that you want to press down.
You got it.
Oh, skiing!
You know, so don't take it.
It's like skiing! It's a new game! It's like, will that make us cooler?
Now, actually, the only thing you know is you can draft. So whoever's in the lead, you can draft.
Dude, we're about to play skiing.
And you'll speed up faster.
Oh, you hit it right on.
You're right on.
Oh, yeah.
You're right on.
Oh, you're on. Oh, my God.